if you call yourself a pragmatist philosopher?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Pragmatists say we should stop thinking in Greek terms, not think in terms of a distinction between appearance and reality, or between mind and body, or between intellect and sense, but think of ourselves in the wake of Darwin as what Nietzsche called clever animals, who find cleverer and cleverer ways of talking about what's going on, and clever ways of dealing with what's going on, but never do anything like penetrating beyond the world of the senses, or penetrating beyond appearance to reality, or ascending from the body to the mind, or anything of that sort. See, I guess I don't want to talk about the uncertainty inherent in the life of every human being. I mean, some human beings lead quite certain, predictable lives. People in traditional societies, people in such miserable conditions that they have to work 14 hours a day and sleep the rest. There isn't much uncertainty around. And I think that uncertainty, in the sense in which philosophers dramatize uncertainty, is a luxury. It's the kind of thing you can deliberately induce in yourself for the sheer thrill of it by reading lots of different books and being uncertain about which of them to believe. I think it was unfortunate that pragmatism became thought of as a theory or definition of truth. I think it would have been better if the pragmatists had said, we can tell you about justification, but we can't tell you about truth. There's nothing to be said about it. That is, we know how we justify beliefs. We know that the adjective true is the word we apply to the beliefs that we've justified. We know that a belief can be true without being justified. That's about all we know about truth. And, justification is relative to an audience and to a range of truth candidates. Truth isn't relative to anything. Just because it isn't relative to anything, there's nothing to be said about it. And truth with a capital T is sort of like God. There's not much you can say about God. That's why theologians talk about ineffability. Contemporary pragmatists tend to say the word true is indefinable, but none the worse for that. We know how to use it. We don't have to define it.
If you define it in the Nietzschean term, there are no facts, there are only interpretations.
Yes, that gives the general pragmatist idea that no description, or if you like, no interpretation, is closer to reality than any other. Some of them are more useful for some purposes than others, but that's about all you can say. A Nietzschean perspectivism, which says, you can't rise above interpretations and get to facts, or dig down below interpretations and get to facts, is substantially the same thing as I meant before when I said that pragmatists try to get rid of the reality-appearance distinction.
swimming at the bottom.